Good morning students. Welcome to the online classes of Triveni Memorial Senior Secondary School. Today we are going to finish the fourth unit of our English reader book for class 8. The name of section 4 is Macavity the Mystery Cat. It's a poem. Okay, let's read out this poem. It's a poem written as a story. Okay, so let's read out the poem. Then I'll go for the explanation stanza wise and we'll complete the chapter with the question answers. So let's start. Macavity is a mystery cat. He's called the hidden paw, for he's the master criminal who can defy the law. He's the battlement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair. For when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity's not there. Macavity, there's no one like Macavity. He's broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. His powers of levitation would make a fakir's chair, and when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air, but I tell you once and once again, Macavity is not there. Macavity is a ginger cat. He's very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sinking in. His brow is deeply lined with thought, his head is highly doomed, his coat is dusty from neglect, from whiskers are uncombed. He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake, and when you think he's half asleep, he's always wide awake. Macavity, there's no one like Macavity, for he is a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in a by street, you may see him in the square, but when a crime is discovered, then Macavity is not there. He is outwardly respectable. They say he cheats at cards, and his footprints are not found in any file of Scotland Yards. And when the larders looted, or the jewel case is rifled, or when the milk is missing, or another pig's been stifled, or the greenhouse glass is broken and the trellis past repair, hey, there's the wonder of the thing, Macavity is not there. And when the Foreign Office finds that a treaty is gone astray, or the Admiralty lose some plans and drawings by the way, there may be a scrap of paper in the hall or in the chair, but it's useless to investigate, Macavity is not there. And when the loss has been disclosed, the Secret Service say it must have been Macavity, but he's a mile away. You will be sure to find him resting, or licking of his thumbs, or engaged in doing complicated long division sums. Macavity, there's no one like Macavity. There never was a cat of such deceitfulness and suavity. He always has an alibi and one or two to spare. At whatever time the deed took place, Macavity wasn't there. And when they say that all the cats whose deeds are widely known, I might mention Munjory, I might mention Griddlebone, are nothing more than agents for the cat who all the time just controls their operations, the Napoleon of crime. So students, this is the reading portion of the poem. It is about a cat. The name of the cat is Macavity. Let's move on to the explanation part now. In the first stanza, the poet says that Macavity is a mystery cat and is known by the name of hidden paw. Okay, the first letters of the phrase mystery cat are written in capital, so the name is particular and proper. So Macavity is the name of the mystery cat. Okay, he is known as hidden paw because he is the master of criminal and can defy the law. That is, disobey the law, break the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard. That is, he has created lot of confusion to Scotland Yard and despair, pain of the flying squad. Flying squad, a branch of serious and organized crime command within London's Metropolitan Police Service. Okay, Metropolitan is used for large cities. The squad's purpose is to investigate robberies. So that is your flying squad. In other words, Macavity has made the police of Scotland confused because when the police reaches the scene of crime, after Macavity commits the crime, Macavity vanishes away. Okay. In the second stanza, the poet repeats the word Macavity. It suggests that police are searching for him everywhere. According to the poet, there is no one like Macavity, as he has broken every human law as well as the law of gravity. Law of gravity here means that no one can vanish away, but Macavity does. Macavity's powers of levitation means vanishing away. That is, when Macavity commits a crime, it vanishes away, goes away. You can't find it. Okay. Macavity's powers of levitation can make a fakir. Fakir is a religious man. Stare means surprise. After committing a crime, he vanishes away. So when anybody reaches the scene of the crime, he will not be able to find him, though he may search him on the ground, that is below, or in the air, that is above. So the poet tells again that he is not there. It is useless to search for him, to search for Macavity, the mystery cat. In the third stanza, the poet introduces him as a ginger cat, as he is tall and thin. Okay, one will know that if he sees him. His eyes are sunken in. That is, they are deep down. Okay. His eyebrows are deeply lined with thought. That is, make him look like a villain. His head is domed. Domed means round. His coat is dusty and he does not keep himself clean. Okay. His whiskers are uncombed and he keeps swaying his head from one side to the other, that are similar to the movements of a snake. Okay, the poet is saying that the Macavity, the mystery cat, keeps swaying the head just like a snake sways his head. Okay. Well, someone would think that he is half asleep. In reality, Macavity is awake and in complete sense. Okay, we may think that it is a half asleep. It is not in its complete sense, but in actual is awake and in complete sense. Stanza number 4. According to poet, no one is like Macavity, as he is a fiend. Fiend is the word used for demon. Okay, or an evil spirit. Okay, bad spirit. In feline, feline means cats. Feline is used for cat. Feline shape. Okay, he is a monster of depravity. That is, he is morally corrupt. Corrupt is a word used in negative sense. Those who don't do good things, those who do bad things. Okay, one can find and meet him in a by street. By street means private street, or in the square. Square is used for mall. But after his crime is discovered, he vanishes away and cannot be found. Okay, that is, you can see him anywhere. You can find him in the mall or in the private street. But once you find out the crime committed by the mystery cat, you will notice that the cat is not there. It has vanished away. Stanza number 5. Macavity is outwardly respectable. That is, he is respected by people because some say that he cheats at cards. That is, he cheats in a way that no one can discover. His footprints, or you can call it the name, are not found in any file of Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard is used for police. Okay. However, he commits every crime. Whenever he loots the larder is food, or steals jewel or milk, or makes a pig. Pig is a dog. Stifle, suffocate. Makes a pig run. Makes a pig suffocate. Okay. Or breaks greenhouse glass or trellis. Trellis is used for architecture. The architecture plans, the buildings that are designed. The small design of building that is made so that you can use it to construct the larger ones. Okay. Or breaks the greenhouse glass or trellis. He vanishes away quickly and is never found there. In stanza number 6, when the foreign officer finds a treaty gone astray, that is a law broken, or when the admiralty, that is the police, lose some plans and drawings by the way, that is find that their papers on which plans to catch Macavity are missing, they find them later on, but in the hall or on the stairs. But it is useless to investigate, as Macavity vanishes away. Okay, just before you find out where Macavity is, you will see that the Macavity is miles away, so fast to vanish away, to run away. When the loss is disclosed, the Secret Service would say that it is Macavity who did this, but now it is useless to find, as he is already a mile away. One can find him either resting somewhere or licking his thumb, or engaged in doing complicated long division sums, that is doing some calculations. Okay. Now stanza number 7. In the final stanza, the poet says that no one is like Macavity, as there can be no cat as deceitful and suave, that is confident and charming as Macavity. Next, the poet tells that he does not commit crimes alone. He always has an alibi, some companions who accompany him in committing crime. Alibi can be used in negative sense. And one or two to spare. Okay, one or two other companions also, along with the alibi, one or two other companions. However, when the deed that is crime takes place, he vanishes away as always. Macavity vanishes away as always. In the next line, the poet says that his companions are also well known because of their crimes. He mentions their names as well. The name is Mangozeri and Griddlebone. However, they are just agents for the cat who all the time, that is Macavity. Okay. They just control operations of the Napoleon of crime. Who is known as Napoleon of crime here? The Macavity has been said as the Napoleon of crime. Okay. So students, that was the explanation of your poem stanza wise. Now I am moving to the question answers. What kind of poem it is? It is a poem about a cat doing mysterious things and nobody could find out what actually happened and where it ran. Write a pen picture of the cat taking a reference from stanza 3. Macavity is a tall and thin cat with eyes sunken in, eyebrows deeply lined with thought, its head being round and whiskers uncombed. One may think it is half asleep, but in actual it is awake with full attention. Find the term suggesting a very wicked or cruel person from the poem. Hidden paw is the term used for describing the cat as a very wicked or cruel person. What does the Secret Service discover? What happens eventually? The Secret Service would discover that the papers on which the plan was discussed to catch Macavity has been displaced by the Macavity itself, and they are lying in hall or on stairs, but they know that it's worthless as Macavity would have vanished away by then. What does alibi means in the last stanza? Alibi means someone who helps a criminal in his crime. Mystery and Macavity have become synonyms. Comment. Mystery and Macavity have become synonyms, as Macavity is the mysterious cat, as after committing all sorts of crime possible, it vanishes and it's next to impossible to find out where it has gone. So students, that was the reading portion for poem, followed by the explanation stanza wise, and in the end we did the question answers of the chapter of the poem. Okay, so I have completed your unit 4, section 4. That's it. Before leaving the video, like the video, subscribe the channel, and if you like, please share it. Okay, till then, take care, have a nice day. Thank you.